What's up guys, welcome back to another Speedex Tools YouTube video. Today we are at the DeWALT Experience Center here in Jigsaw, and today we're going to be building this. You thought I was going to show you? You have to watch until the end of the video to find out. We are basically building an outdoor garden furniture using I'll say it, using pallets. So using spare pads we found randomly in the warehouse. We're going to be using that and building a nice outdoor garden furniture that you can use in your homes. We're going to be using the most minimal amount of tools as possible to make it as beginner friendly as possible. And of course we have the DeWALT team and the DeWALT experts here to help us out to make it as perfect. Come on, let's enter what they call the DeWALT playground and let's get to work. Let's go. And here we have Adrian, here's part of the marketing team. They're going to help us create this video. And inside the playground, we have Ayman and Ziad. They're going to be the experts. They're going to be guiding us throughout the whole project. Let's get inside and let's see what DeWALT has built, this beautiful playground. It's an actual playground. If you're into tools, you'll love it. Let's see. Oh, I can't open doors anymore. Come, let's walk in. Just see this beautiful playground they've created. It's an actual tool heaven, especially for DeWALT fans. It just looks beautiful. Now before we start into actually working, let me show you what tools we have ready for us. So first we have the DeWALT Jigsaw. This is mostly for the straight and angular cuts and more lighter duty cuts, and of course the trusty blade as well. We have the DeWALT drill driver with the drill bit, the screw bit, okay. And of course we have the reciprocating saw. This is for more heavy duty cuts. You can just hear the power, and of course the blade for that as well. Oh, if I can pick it up. And of course the PPE, we have the DeWALT gloves, the glasses, some screws over here, a marker, and of course just the old measuring tape. Oh, and of course the most important part, the DeWALT hat right here. Now, and of course alongside that we also have our pallets. So in this video you're gonna need around 4 pallets to complete the whole project. And of course, if you want to keep adding on, for example, from a sofa, okay, I'll just say it now, we're building a sofa from the pallets. You can also build a coffee table, some more chairs outside, but that you just need to keep adding more pallets, and you can experiment yourself, use your DIY brain, and you can do it yourself. Do it yourself, DIY. Let's get into it. First, let's wear the PPE. PPE.
A few moments later.
Let's get the first pad ready. So let's take this one. I have to pretend like I'm not struggling over here, picking this up. So basically, we'll take these 2 pads. This is the most easiest part. You take these 2 pallets and just stack it up. This is basically your base of the sofa. Let's just align it up. So now the good thing about this project is you can use even rundown pallets, because all it's going to be is the base, and of course you don't want to sit on hardwood. Then you're going to add your own, what they call pillows or soft, what's the word? Pillows, soft fabric, the cushions, sorry. The expert behind told us. You'll put your cushions, you'll paint it if you want to make it look better. So you can use any rundown pallets and it will work for your project. So this is the base. And you might think that you might want to screw it in for extra support, but there's no need, because when we do add the side arms and the backboard, that's going to be the support for your project anyways. So we can move forward. Let's create the backboard and the side arms now. So for that, you need 1 more pallet. So just for the camera, this is Ziad right here. He is the brains behind this project, and he's teaching me so I can teach you guys how to build this. And let's see, maybe I'll add it for my own house as well. So what we've done is, as you can see in this pallet, we already removed one of these planks. It's easy. You can take a hammer from the back side of the claw, boom, and use your brain and use your power and just take it out. why we remove this part is because we want to cut 1, 2, and 3. This will be your backboard. So for your, we're measuring at around 50 to 55 centimeters. It depends, because this can be as creative as you want. It's up to you. But we'll cut around 55 sounds good, right? Yeah. We'll cut around 55 centimeters for both sides. So let's bring it down so we can measure and cut easily. So we're gonna actually cut exactly where the third plank ends, because we need that extra gap so we can fit it in. The gaps are already in the base pallets. So for this now, that is 46 centimeters. So for cutting this, we're gonna be using the jigsaw, because you can see that it's not that fat and thick. So jigsaw will be perfect for that. Easier to cut as well. Now over here we have the DeWALT DCS334 jigsaw, and of course the blade as well. Now let me show you how we're gonna put the blade in. So let's lay it flat like this. We have the hook right here. We take the blade, and you want to put the prongs, I think it's called, on the front side. You will find the slot right here to put, and it will magically just go in very easy. Lock it in, you close, and it's fit inside. Not gonna move, and the jigsaw is ready to use. So now let's get to cutting. So the beauty of the jigsaw is that you can perfectly align it, and you can get very fine cuts as well. So let's just perfectly align and it's as simple as that. So let's do that for the next 3 planks, and we'll have our backboard ready. So let's just do that right now. And now that is our backboard ready. So now, one thing is that because we are using, I'll give you a hack that I use right now also. If you want to get the straight cut, because we are using this as support, you can just, rest your jigsaw blade on this to get a straight cut. Because it's flat over here, right? So this resting it over here won't affect anything. It just makes the cuts more and more straight. So that's one. If you understand what I said, I hope you did. That's basically what we did. So now we have the backboard, which is basically gonna be like this, basically. But of course, you can get the angle as well. Now to get the angle, I'm gonna show you what we're gonna do. Let's rest it over here. Now let's see. So now what we've done is, that plank we removed from the pallet earlier? I've taken that, and of course I removed all the extra nails that were on there using a hammer. You hammer it and you claw it out. So basically what we're gonna do, we're gonna cut 30 centimeters. 30 centimeter length 2 times. And what we're gonna do with that 30 centimeter plank, we're gonna be drilling it right here, 1 and 2. So then you can take those planks and it'll go in these holes over here, and then you'll get your angle over there as well. Of course, no one wants to sit upright, because who's gonna do that unless you're actually working? This is for relaxing. So that's how basically we're gonna do it. If you don't understand, just keep watching, you'll understand then. So let's get to marking. 30 centimeters. Let's get our trusty old marker. And I don't know if you watched the first video that we created, we built something. But if you remember what I said, you measure twice and you cut once. I think maybe the OGs will remember that. But if you're watching this video, you're also an OG. We've just started. But yeah, whatever. Let's mark that over here. And now what we're gonna do, we're only gonna mark it once, because once we cut this line, we're gonna use that plank as a marking for the next one. So now we measured the first line. Let's get to cutting. Let's get our trusty old clamp. This is the easy one. You can just clamp it up very easily over there. Let's just make it a little smaller first. Okay. And now let's get this Yeah, I think we need one full video just of me failing and a fail montage. I think you guys will like watching that much more.
One eternity later.
So now that we've clamped up, let's just get my cutting area some more spooder clamped up. The thing won't move. We have the marker as well. You can just mark it easily. And then it's as simple as just cutting. That was fun. So now, that's your 30 centimeter cut right there. It looks straight enough, but even if it's not straight for your cuts, it's not straight for mine also, but if it's not straight for you also, don't worry, because it's gonna be screwed in, it's not gonna be shown, so you don't need that perfection. Now, let's get, again, I just keep failing. Let's get the new cut ready. So now we have this measured up, and now we're gonna cut. So let's get into cutting.
Okay.
Oh. Mr. Ziad, he's being very strict with me. PPE is important. Okay, I'm sorry. We have our glasses ready. Let's clamp up. Let's unloose. Let's loosen this, and then clamped up. Okay, this thing ain't going nowhere, and let's get our second cut in. Easy and as simple as that. Why do I just always smile when I cut? It's just so satisfying. But now we have our two cuts here ready.
Speedex, inspiring ideas, projects, and homes.
Speedex.